Hey guys, I hope everybody's going extremely well. Welcome to another lab. We're going to be going through MCPs, AI, but most importantly, we have Vlad with us today. If I can remember how to get rid of the... Here we go. We're going to go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Vlad, you're here.
Magic.
Ta-da!
You didn't forget it. Nice.
I didn't. It took me a little bit. And I'm not on. There we go. Guys, sorry, I forgot to mute myself on Discord. I hope everybody's going well. We're now on YouTube as well, as I said a second ago. We're going to be recording everything inside of YouTube just in case anybody might miss. Today, we're going to be going through things like AI. We're going to be talking about MCP servers that I've built. Lots of great new stuff. But as I said a second ago, Vlad, the man of the moment, how you going, mate?
All good. Very nice to be
Good.
here. I mean, it's pretty familiar with me. You are the new kid in town, you know?
Yeah, I haven't been here for 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. I missed last week, unfortunately, because there was a problem with one of the servers. And yeah, I haven't been for 2 weeks, but it's nice to be back. Nice to be
That
back.
was unfortunate. I mean, we had so many updates from Yuli, from the
Yes.
lead backtesters as well. I mean, we're building strategies like pretty much the DaviddTech 1.0 status, or I cannot find the word at the moment.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is great. I mean, even set up some Bitcoin profitable and
Yeah.
such good equity curves. It's amazing that these math concepts that nobody pretty much thought about, they can actually be applied into trading.
Yeah, he's such a very clever man. Very, very clever man. We're very lucky that we found him. Very, very lucky. Vlad, you're going to catch me up, but before I go any further, I'm just going to do a very quick disclaimer. Haven't done this one in a long time. Just very quickly, guys, before we go any further, I am about to now share my Discord as well with the entire screen so everybody can see it. Device, no, entire screen. This one here. Guys, this is... sorry, guys, this is the disclaimer. We are not in the slightest financial advisors. We're just here geeking out on code, trying to find AI and find the best possible trading strategies out there. Not only are we doing AI, but we're also doing automated trading and algo trading. But as always, we can't obviously do your own due diligence. Sorry guys, I'm lost completely here and whilst reading at the same time. Obviously, please do your own due diligence before actually going through any of the strategies. Like I said, we're doing it for ourselves and sharing all of the tools that we managed to build together. First things first, I want to catch up with what's been going on with Yuli. I know that Vlad's very, very impressed with how he's going. He released 2 new strategies this week, didn't he? Or last week? This week and last week, over the past 2 weeks?
Over the past 2 weeks, yeah. The first one, like the 2 weeks ago, I wasn't very excited after and before actually reviewing it. But this one, the one starting with an R, the RSLB, this one has been great. I mean, out of the box, we had like 10 working setups, working as in the equity curve had this direction overall, if you're taking like an average of the equity curve, which is amazing.
It was
like
not only
the concept
Bitcoin,
works.
it was multiple
Over
coins,
multiple. Yeah, he did a private setup, not private, but like a more optimized setup. But I pretty much worked through finding some base settings, which were pretty much the same settings like Yuli has dropped, and you dropped the strategy and wrapped it up around the DaviddTech boilerplate, and it worked over 1000 units of Pepe. I actually have a list, and if I do have time at the end, of course I would like to show everybody that as well. So it works over 1000 units of Pepe on ADA Cardano, on ARB, on Mantle, on Doge, on Sui, on SHIB, on Link, on INA, and on AVAX. And I haven't tested many. It's like my sweet spot of 20 cryptos with like 4 time frames, and that's it, which is amazing. I mean,
absolutely
blown away.
Yeah, he's doing a brilliant job. We're very lucky, like I said. Absolutely amazing. Doing a brilliant job. Very nice bloke as well. We're very happy for him. He's had some great news as well, so that's cool. Very nice for him. All good. Amazing. So anyway, guys, Welcome to everybody, as always. If you're in the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, come and join us on Discord. I'll get William I think William's there. William, if you don't mind sharing the Discord link, come and join us. We'll answer all of your questions. Yuli has actually even just joined us in Discord. We were talking about you. Your ears must be... How you going, mate? Nice to see you.
The legendary man right here.
Absolutely. We were talking about you, mate, and how well you're doing. Vlad shows me.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've done such a great job. Congratulations, mate. Very, very impressed. Great. Okay, cool. Let me just remove that there so I can share the stream with everybody. Right, I hope that everybody can see the stream. So today, I'm going to be going through parts of the updates. Let me go through them very quickly, this slides, and I'll go through them. We're going to go through the MCP server, which allows you to backtest trading strategies. I finally made it easy. It was brilliant, but so hard to install. I finally have one line of, like one sentence that you send to Claude, and it installs for you on any system. No need to install exe files or anything anymore. I've just used a new setup that I've built, which I'll talk about a bit later. There are some updates from Strategy Factory, mainly AI updates, some updates into the integration of fixing the skills and the MCP server for Strategy Factory as well. And then I have these skills for connecting directly over. I've been building so many amazing setups for myself, which I'm going to be sharing with everybody directly as well, just to show you guys. I mean, from DCA to lots of things that just we haven't been able to do so far as algo traders with DaviddTech, but completely outside of the trading view world, but something completely different, which has been really good fun, and I'm looking forward to hopefully making lots more profits with them. I'm going to share that with everybody, and that's it. That's the end of the stream. Thanks very much for joining us. Brilliant. So even Vlad wasn't sure there. So what do we do first, Vlad? Do we do maybe a couple of charts? Do we do the MCP server? We've got strategy updates. What do you want to do first? You got a couple of charts?
I do have actually a couple of charts, and I could do it actually now. So just bear with me into sharing my screen over StreamYard and also over Discord very quickly. So over here, and also our favorite community, of course. So this would be the strategy that Yuli just released a couple of days ago, actually. And we can see definitely, let me just move over a couple of crypto pairs. So we do have then ADA Cardano. So then again, guys, this is not optimized. It's just the pure concept behind the strategy. Let me just get the right time frame, because some of them are better than the others. For example, like this one, I believe this one was the good one. Let me just jump over ARB as well. I didn't note the time frame, so you have to bear with me a little bit on this one. Again, like this just proves that the concept behind, so taking the strategy plain with no other optimization, no other extra confluence, no other nothing, it just shows that the concept simply works. Maybe Yuli, after I finish everything, could speak also, like a couple of moments if he's around. But yeah, this strategy has been amazing in my point of view, and I'll definitely have to dive deeper a little bit more, maybe within the weekend.
Yes.
Let me see. So we have then we also have Doge as well. Just trying to find the right time frame. There we go. So again, rather than having something that doesn't work at all over multiple time frames and also over multiple coins, it's amazing. Like if you have something with, like, I don't know, 500 trades, still like a reliable equity curve, like for example this one, or the other one which was a little bit better, the ARB or the Mantle, I don't remember. You can definitely cut, like for example, half of the amount of trades, and then you can focus on improving the profits, improving the maximum drawdown, or even the profit factor. So it's like a huge space that we can actually work around. So again, this strategy was amazing in my opinion. I won't bore you guys with some base settings. I think I made my point. I would like to start with the settings that we just got from the elite backtesters like a couple of days ago. So there aren't so many. So I'm going to go through them very, very fast, just like a revision of everything. So we do have the Steve Search, which is one of the very best strategies within DaviddTech. And you can see for the numbers speak for themselves. We have a profit of 5,500%, very close to that. Maximum drawdown, just very close to 18%. So it's a little bit lower than the community average, between 20 and 25%. So if you want to maybe risk a little bit more, like playing a little bit with the leverage, maybe like 11 or 12 or so on, maybe you can score a little bit more. But then, guys, just make sure that you understand how leverage works, how trading works, and yeah, you are 100% liable for your actions. Total trades 376, so there is still some room for improvement, but in my opinion, you should leave it as it is. Or maybe if you want like multiple setups, you can try to maybe add like an extra filter, or maybe try to detune a little bit the strategy in order to maybe generate some more trades and then apply like a different filter on top of it. So you can get like a whole different, but not really setup. So just in case this one doesn't work, maybe the other one could work. Again, this is all just backtesting, guys. They will be forward tested as of now because I just saved the chart, and eventually they will be turned into bots over Strategy Factory, and you can of course trade.
Yes.
Other than that, I mean, let's just move quickly to the performance of the past months. I mean, so far, bells and whistles. Like the previous February and March were not so great, but still like about 1% or even under that of negative performance. So nothing really to worry about. April, 20% up in the profits. May so far, 5.55. And we are just 7 days in. So yeah, I mean, amazing. Also, if we were to compare the JTO over so if we were to compare the buy and hold in comparison to our strategy, for example, let me just show you guys. I don't know if you can see, but somewhere here there is like a blue line. That would be your portfolio if you would just bought and hold the coin. So the numbers speak for themselves. Currently, you would be down 84%, so negative performance all the way since for about 2 years and a couple of months. Minimum ever would be negative 90%, and the max performance ever was 66%. I suppose around here, I don't know if you can see it. Rather than our strategy being very, very close to the maximum of the performance ever. So currently 5,400%, maximum ever 5,700%. The difference in hundreds of percentages is that the compounding effect of using a percentage out of the initial capital and the leverage and everything else, like the fees and everything altogether, the recent trades are more impactful rather than the first one. So like 10% out of 1 million, it's a lot bigger, higher, however you wish to call it, than 10% out of 100. That's making some sense, right? Also, in the matter of risk, our strategy is just negative, very close to negative 2% overall. So pretty much from the beginning, our strategy was profitable, just maybe a couple of percentages, I suppose. At the very, very beginning, there was a loss or something like that. There you go. So yeah, an amazing performance. Moving to another setup, let's just take one randomly, this one over Bitcoin. We do have a Bitcoin setup. We do have the time frame of 179 minutes. In case you're wondering why is the so custom time frame, we are doing this generally speaking for small cap coins, just so we do have some liquidity. Maybe, for example, there are some bots from other communities or the exchanges are actually doing something at flat hours. So that's why we are leaning forward or backwards actually a little bit into the time frame. So we are skipping the flat time hours. This is Bitcoin. I guess like it's randomly chosen, or maybe it's a little bit better rather than the 3-hour chart time frame. We do have still a crazy performance, 1,800%, maximum drawdown 18%, 52 trades, which is not so many. So there is a considerable amount of risk of this setup to be overfitted. So that's why you need to wait in order to generate some more trades, maybe like a couple of months, since we do have the recording of our performance for about 6 years. That's going to be some long incubation in order to have some trades. So yeah, not so very bullish on this one rather than the other one, just so you can understand how total trades are working. Other than that, of course, since the performance looks so good, we do have an amazing profit factor. The win rate is very good as well. And also, it's very good that we are actually beating the buy to hold of Bitcoin, as you can see in the charts. I guess that's pretty much it for the
Cool.
charts. David, would you like to take over?
Nice one. Some great charts once again. Looking forward to getting them all on the website. We've got a lot of them already on the website, so they'll be released very, very soon. Hopefully over the weekend. Gonna see how it goes. It takes a little bit of time for us to add them all still, but we are getting there little bit by little thanks to AI. It's getting faster.
Daily backtesters, refresh, and so on.
Yeah, all of that. Yes, absolutely. Guys, I'm going to go back to the sharing of my screen as well. I stopped sharing because I didn't want it to echo. Let me share screen again. So congratulations to everybody and a huge shout out to Yuli, who's found some fantastic indicators again. Let me go back over here. Let's add to screen. Oh, that's not very good. Maybe that's like, there we go. Fantastic.
Better.
Yes, absolutely. Right, so on my turn, over to me. So I've been working I'm so bullish on AI and how it's improving my way of trading. I'm trying to get it, I'm a bit, as you all know, I'm a bit of a hacker. I like to build things, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for me to be able to actually clean it all up and release things and make everything. But I am so bullish on trading using AI. Co-work from Claude is so powerful. I think it's absolutely amazing the way that it can turn on, turn off bots. Like I said earlier, something that would have taken us ages and probably, or you would have had to rely on somebody else's system. Something like a DCA connector is either expensive to get somebody to build it for you, or you have to use something like 3 commas where you are not in full control of the actual system. But with Claude, you can build all of this with just simple prompts. And I'm seriously so bullish about how we can go forward with this. And I feel as though this is now my mission and job to provide you guys with the tools that I can build. Yeah, I mean, I've shown Vlad, I've shown William. I must have like not far off 100 agents just running in the background, building stuff all the time. Not separate agents, but like the running. I'm using it on Claude from my phone directly, talking to agents, building stuff.
You don't want to see David's bill on tokens.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah. The Polymarket one cost me $1,000 to build. $1,000 it cost me to build it.
In Claude money, that isn't so much, actually.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for one project, it was expensive. Hurt a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But it might be worth it. We'll see. Currently, I'm trading it at the moment, but I'm not sure. There's one person in the WhatsApp that seems particularly impressed with the results that they're getting, and I know that people are going to start sharing their results from Kronos. I noticed also that Kronos, since we did the YouTube video, has actually been trending in GitHub. I'm not saying it's thanks to us, but I'm sure that a lot of people have downloaded it thanks to that video. So hopefully more and more people will be able to use it and become more profitable, because there is so much BS on Twitter. It is so easy to fake these results now, but hopefully that'll help. Anyway, moving on. So let's move on. First things first, the MCP server. Now, I kind of owe you all a kind of an apology. Like I said, I tried to build things. I tried to get them out as fast as I can, break things, build them, break them, fix them, and all that. But the MCP server, I really did have to just go away and like reverse engineer the whole of PineScript to be able to reverse anything. Sorry, to be able to actually release anything. So I have managed to at last fully reverse engineer PineScript. The only things that I have excluded are things like multi-time frame, because it creates repainting. The effort to actually build it was just too much at the moment for multi-time frame strategies. But I have built a site on Trader Dev where you can now log in and you can backtest strategies. And not only, I've started adding many more skills inside of it. You can go in, you can use it. Go in, I'll show you how to set it up. So first of all, you have to create an account. Unfortunately, it's not the same as a Strategy Factory account, but you can just use it with an email address, log in with your email address or with Google Gmail or whatever. You log in, click on set up your AI skills. It's even here if you want here. Click on your AI skills. And this is where we use Claude. So you get an API code here, which I won't regenerate my own. But you just click and copy that as well. And then you copy this into Claude code. So if you're in Claude, you literally copy it over here, go over to Claude and set up a brand new session. Let me go over here, literally type in, not even going to type. Here we go. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Not even going to type, I'm going to talk to it. Hey there, buddy, would you kindly install this MCP for me? Now I'm just going to paste it, and that is it. It'll go away. It takes literally a couple of seconds. I'm not going to press it because I don't want it to make my one bug that's already there. It's already installed. Literally, you have to plug that into there, and you will be able to use the full back tester of the TradingView PineScript back tester. Has everybody got my screen on? Yeah, we're good on both, I believe, on Discord as well. We're all good. I think so, yes. So let me show you the power of this thing, the speed of it. So, okay, everybody, I'd love you to backtest a new strategy. You've already done one here, as you can see. Let's try and make it better. Add some more indicators and then backtest it for me. Let's do it on the 1 hour time frame on BTC USDT. Okay, so this is now going to go away. And it's going to backtest that, and it should be as fast as anything. Backtesting. Okay, so currently it works on crypto coins. I am going to be able to do it on Forex and others. Just name it. I've purchased the data, but currently I'm having to clean it and add it to a database. So it's going to take me a couple of days to get there. But currently, all cryptocurrencies are on there already. I've managed to clean them and do that. It's doing a back test. It's going to wait. It's going to back test it. It will come back with the back test, but not only that, it will actually continue improving it. As you can see, it did first of all an RSI strategy. It's done the back test already, telling you exactly what it is. But it's now going to look at a long only Bollinger Band squeeze breakout ADX for a strong trend. So this is try it 2. And then what this will do is you can either guide Claude. Now I use, like I said earlier, I use RAP, which is Claude code for terminal. And I have one agent, which I'll happily show everybody. If everybody else wants to jump in as well into another live stream, I'll show you how to set it up. I have one single agent that is connected over to GitHub. It's kind of like the big king, the god, whatever you want to call it, of all of the agents. It's the big boss man. Let's call him the big boss man. He sits at the top, and he comes up with the ideas for strategies. And I put on loop. So loop is inside of Claude code as well here. What that does is it allows it to loop every couple of minutes, and then it goes away and it downloads an idea from somewhere off the internet. I use Fire something or other, I can't remember what it is, where it goes away and finds ideas on the internet, and then it just literally downloads it, and then it passes it on to these other AI agents, and then I have other AI agents that go away and improve it, and they're all sitting in loops, backtesting and finding better strategies. And as you can see, it's sort of already starting to do that in itself on its own sort of playground here. But having agents actually talking to each other and then committing them over to GitHub, and then building things like issues and things like that, just it's fascinating to watch. I mean, absolutely fascinating to watch them talking to each other and building strategies, and then committing them over to GitHub. It sounds maybe a little bit scary at first, but it's worth the small amount of a learning curve, because all you really need is natural language talking to Claude and asking it to go away and commit it over to GitHub, and then they just sort of connect and build everything. And if you just want to do it yourself here and have an idea, you can literally say to it, right, okay, I'd like to do this instead. As you can see, it's gone through like 7, I think it is, iterations, finding better and better strategies all the time on that 1 hour time frame. You can put gatekeeping in there for it if you prefer. For example, for one of the videos, I was looking for a high win rate strategy with a low risk reward, and also a low max drawdown. And it spent 25-30 minutes going through and trying to find better and better strategies until it came along. So this is the first one we've got here. So let's go with H7 and let's ask it to optimize. There's also a full spreadsheet, but I think currently I just updated it and it did stop. Yeah, okay, it's not found. So there is a full sheet. I don't know if I've got a screenshot somewhere, but it's got a full sheet which is the same as TradingView's back tester, with loads of data, number of strats, and all of that kind of thing. So I just updated it. Unfortunately, that broke that. So I'll fix that as soon as we finished online together. So now we can sit and actually ask it to optimize. It'll go away and optimize. Hey there, buddy. I love the strategy H7. Can you optimize it for me and go through like 10, 15 setups over the next 5 minutes, because we're on live. Yeah, just do some optimization. What I could have done was put it into a loop, like I just said a second ago, but let's just do like 10 to 15 setups and see if we can optimize and try and find some better settings. So this is like having a personal optimizer that's got the information. You can improve the quant. The prompt, and give it like I said earlier, some gatekeeping. I'm looking for something that's got high win rate. I'm looking for something on multiple that work on multiple coin pairs. It will go away and test it on all of those coin pairs. All of those kind of things. One thing that's absolutely amazing is Claude yesterday partnered up with, remind me, Vlad, with SpaceX, I think it was, and is giving even more access to users.
Colossus.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yes, one. That was a bit of a funny tweet that he did. But yes, so there's more space. You don't have to use. I'm currently using Opus 4.7 here. I'm even using extra high. I mean, it will work easily on Sonnet as well. So you don't have to use that many. It doesn't have to cost much. Sorry. It can sit in the background. You can even use open source ones. I did do a test yesterday or the day before on Emma by using Emma inside of here as well, inside of Claude Code, which you can see on YouTube. And that worked as well. Not as fast, quite a lot slower actually, but still, it's totally free. So I'm really excited about giving everybody access. It's available now. You can try it on trader.dev, and trader.dev also offers access to a load of other tools as well that I'm working on, and I'll just keep updating with loads of tools in the future, so you guys have got as much as I possibly can put together to help you build these strategies.
On my end, with Codex, I think today was the very first time when 5.5 returned me an error like model at highest capacity, please change the current model. This is the very first time that it actually happened to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, world is getting crazy with AI usage.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I really do like Codex, but I just love the platform of Claude. Like I said, I mean, you can do it in Codex, but I do most things. As you can see, I haven't even really got many conversations here, but I do most things inside of command line using wrap. which they just sit talking to each other. And like I said, it's absolutely fascinating to sit and watch it debugging and writing and adding to GitHub and building ideas, going to fetch ideas about things and things like that. It's just absolutely fascinating. So there you go. It's gone away. It's got some better results by the look of it. And we've got 187 closed trades, 30% win rate, not the best win rate, but that's what it's found. As you can see, it'll do a full report. And then normally you will get a link as well. And you'll be able to also download. Let me just try here very quickly. No, it still says no found. Okay, so you should get a brand like full report of each and every single one of the back tests. So guys, you can go away, test it, play around with it. It's free. You can play around with it, get loads of extra credits every single day on the website. And I hope that's going to help everybody find more and more setups and be more profitable as algo traders. Let me see if there's any questions. Power working together, absolutely. We've got algo trader. With the pro account, Claude, yes, absolutely. I agree with you, Nelson, that limits they're getting better. Like I said, SpaceX have given them more power, so they've increased the amount of usage. You don't have to use Claude. I just like it. You can use Codex. You can use an open source model. You can use any of them. I mean, Codex is much cheaper than Claude.
Yeah, I can also say that the usage with the $20 subscription has been improved from 5.4 to 5.5. Because, for example, if I remember in the 5.4 era, so out of 100% usage available in a week, you could do like 3 sessions of 5 hours and some more left, like 10% left or something like that. Right now, you can do like 5 context windows of like 5-hour usage, which is great. I mean, pretty much close to double the usage available for the $20 subscription, which is great. But I saw also that Claude has increased their limits as well to the subscriptions. So yeah, I believe the subscriptions are actually a little bit better than the direct pay as you go.
Exciting times, yeah, absolutely. Cool. A couple of other things that I've added. Let me go over to the slideshow because it took Claude absolutely ages to make the slideshow. So let's at least
why not use it?
Absolutely. Updates for Strategy Factory. Strategy Factory. So there's going to be quite a few updates, especially on the APIs and being able to use what I've been working on in the background, and this should be all over the weekend, beginning of next week. Number one is releasing all of the strategies that have been recently sent to us by the community. So thank you so much for that. Secondly, is the API access. So there's been a couple of bug reports about the API access. I'm now using it myself. Well, I have been using it myself on version 2, well, 0.2 and 0.3 as well. Debugging, making sure everything's working. And I can now get Claude to sit in the background and refresh. I think I have an example here somewhere. Let me have a look. Let me make sure very quickly before I share my screen with everybody that I've got the right one here. It isn't going to show away API bot manager. Okay, yeah, I think this is a good example. Okay, so yeah, so I've got this example here, this one that I'm working on that's going through all of my bots that I'm currently running. And what it does is it goes through and tries to find the bots that have got more potential in current trends, and then it goes and turns them on and off. Yeah, it's got quite a few features, and I'll share the whole prompt and the whole idea behind this next week with everybody. What it does is it does a couple of things. Number one, it checks current sentiment. So if there's sort of like something that could potentially be a Black Swan. One of my accounts, one that I share with everybody, had a pretty crappy couple of weeks with Donald Trump tweeting and it going up and down and sideways and knocking out quite a lot of my bots. It went through quite a crappy period. So I've been building with AI ways to detect tweets on Twitter, sentiment, as you can see, liquidations, and all of those kind of things to try and create a global idea and feeling of the market. It detects black swan events, whether bots feel as though that they're losing their edge. This one here was a great example. There was a glitchy trend on Ethereum, and the Sharpe ratio was starting to slip. So as you can see, it's starting to slip over the past 14 days under 1. So it was time for the AI suggested it was time that we actually stop that one. And then it added another one. It launched the stiff trend on Sol USDT on the 15-minute, and scanning through Bybit and 2bit suggested that we added that one there instead. So as you can see, this is all done automatically. So it's removing strategies, adding strategies, removing strategies, and well, not removing them, but pausing strategies, adding new strategies, resuming strategies, suggesting strategies. And if things do start really going bad, I don't know what could be, but if it does feel as though there's a black swan event, it can even close all trades, close all of the trades, get us out of the market and pause all of the bots so that we don't lose money. So I think that's pretty impressive as an idea. It is still an idea. Nothing's mega proven yet currently, other than this part here where we're proving that pruning and launching new bots I think is very much the future. I think, and what I'm working on is using AI to select like 7 to 10 strategies, and it just literally spending all the time, not specifically 7 to 10 strategies, but always running between 7 and 10 strategies, and it can choose anything from Strategy Factory. So you don't have to sit in front of screens looking for, searching or whatever for a great strategy. So that's what I'm working on in the background, and then I'm adding things like news and sentiment and all that kind of thing as well. So I'll jump in a live stream with Vlad and Bully next week, and I'll share. You can get the thing here from here anyway, and it'll give you a starter, but I'll go through it a little bit more, but deeper. Other than that, on Strategy Factory, there's been quite a few updates, sort of like in the Telegram zone areas. You get extra details on why bots are not working. There's been a lot of things to do with Blowfin. Unfortunately, Blowfin is a bit of a nightmare at the moment. We really have found it very hard to work around the new rules of Bybit. They really are limiting a number of trades, so it's quite hard. So I've sending everything to your Telegram so you can know when trades have not been open on Blowfin and things like that. So yeah, lots and lots of work going in the background for Strategy Factory. Blowfin Jake. Yes, no, Nelson, perfect timing. Absolutely. Personally, I would, in my own personal opinion, I've stopped using Blowfin at the moment until we find a solution. Because
so unfortunate.
Absolutely, because they're brilliant. But like one in 10 trades are being refused, and that's awful. Just because of they've put Cloudflare as a firewall on all of their websites, and it's blocking them all the time. And I've put mechanisms in place so that it will retry after 10 to 15 seconds, and it's still not managing to get here through. So I'm just keeping away from it. I won't stop supporting it because I know that a lot of people use it and are still happy. I'm just keeping away currently.
But it's under risk.
Yep.
Also, Gemini 3.1 Flash just dropped.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, 20 minutes ago.
Wow. Cool. Very cool. That's great. Another something to play around with this tonight.
Cannot wait.
Absolutely. Right. Next, is there any questions or anything I need to go through, Vlad?
All good so far.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. Right, skills. Skills. So I've also included here on Trader Dev skills. This is just going to be the platform. So it's trader.dev. It's just going to be like our sort of vibe coding sort of platform so that you guys can download any skills that I build or anything like that. I'm just going to put them here. You'll be able to find them there. I'm just going to put them all here. So if you're looking for the skills, I've been playing around with the skills and improved on the skills that I made a couple of weeks ago. So the skills are things like being able to connect Claude directly over to your Exchange with just talking to Claude. So I built a couple of things. Let me try and see if I can pull up Bybit. I thought I had Bybit open, but unfortunately it's not. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go over to here. Now, I think I did the demo of this last week. Let me find the Bybit session. There we go. Okay, let me go over here. Let me go here. I did a perfect example earlier. I recorded a video on this because I really do think this is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at the prompt. Okay, that was it. Absolutely, I remember now. Okay, so this skill is just literally being able to connect pretty much, I'm not saying any exchange, but a lot of them. I mean, we've got Bybit, Blowfin, Wex, 2bit, BitUniques. We've got Binance and many others included. So you'll be able to include all of those and test it and be able to auto trade directly from here. Now, why I like this isn't really what I'm about to do, but it's just an example. Hey there, buddy. Could you do exactly the same as earlier? I'd like to take another short on Bybit, but I'd like to set the stop loss at the local high, and I'd like to set the take profit at a risk to reward of 2. $50 margin, 10x leverage. That's great. Let's take a short. Okay, so this is just going to literally go away. And 2.5. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, we're going to take a little bit more than I thought, but anyway. Yeah, so this is going to go away and take a trade. It's going to calculate everything. It's going to go and find the local low and the local high. It's got access to the market data directly from Bybit. So it's gone away. It's taken a trade, as you can see here, and you can see it's set the take profit, set the stop loss as requested at the local high, and it's done local low just here. So that's going to be a trade that's got a much better risk to reward as the one I did earlier, and all of that was done with just a single simple prompt. Now you can take this away on your phone. You can do it like this, but I think the things that are pretty cool, which I'm going to have to pull over here again just to make sure I haven't got my things, are things like this just here. Let me just pull this over here. For example, this, a DCA bot. Like I said earlier, DCA bots are generally quite hard to build. Well, they were up until now. You have to build engines and things like that. But thanks to Claude, you can literally just say to it, I literally said to it, I want to build a DCA bot, use this skill. I want you to use a loop once every, I think it was like 5 minutes to 10 minutes or something like that. I'd like you to go away and do something a little bit more intelligent, not just go away and choose DCA as I want you to find current sentiment, and I would like you to take a DCA trade every day, $50, and just go away and do it. And I want you to do it, I think it was like 3 months or something like that. And as you can see, it's even giving you the number of days and everything here. It's 30 days by the looks of it. So it's going DCA in, it's taking those trades one by one. And it was just literally from a prompt. It's going away getting the news. It's going away getting sentiment from Twitter, things like from Donald Trump, as I said earlier. And it's trying to DCA in. Instead of just catching a knife, a falling knife, as they say, It's actually trying to be a bit more intelligent about it and actually trying to DCAM but get better entries throughout the day. And this is just from a prompt using that that skill that I made that allows you to connect to Twitter. Sorry, to your exchange. Another one which was I'm working with Fishy at the moment for. Now I need to see if I can pull this up again as well. Let me have a look here. Yeah. Why can't I pull that up? Oh, it's this one here. That's why. Jarvis. Is this going to pull up for me? Be nice if it did. Jarvis. I don't know if this is the right one or is the demo that I made. Let's give it a go. See if it works. Nope, it didn't. Let me try and find it, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. I think I might be on the wrong computer for it. Let me have a look here. Where was it? Daily dashboard. There we go. That's the one here. Okay, yeah. So working with Fishy on this one here. So my idea here is I've connected directly over to WhatsApp, and I literally ask Chat to create a dashboard which literally goes away and gets every single day the last 7 days trades and creates a dashboard. And I'm working on this to, where's my mouse gone? Over here. I'm working on this to try and make it so that it'll help me to improve my trading, see what they're going. And I'm working with Fishy to try and build like a dashboard that we can send every single day thanks to ChatGPT. So it's a mix between the skill that I just spoke about and also trade harbor. My brain's gone again. There we go, getting tired. And trade harbor, and this just literally sends it to me on my phone every day, and I can see it like a quick overview of recent trades and things like that have been going on, all in one single prompt without it costing me a fortune or anything like that. And it's just sent to me thanks to the loop functions sorry, not loop functions, routines, and also schedule and schedule inside of Claude Code. Sorry, I got a little bit lost there. But that's all done with that skill. It literally has access to all of your trades. You can see all of the trades in one single little prompt. It goes away, gets all of the trades, and sends it to you directly to WhatsApp. And I connected it through WhatsApp through. I don't know if William's got to remember the name. Who was the WhatsApp provider? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Trello or something like that. Is it Trello? Oh, I think it's Trello or something like that. Something like that. There's a provider of WhatsApp numbers, and they just give you API access, and it just sends it to me every day on my phone, and I can see how trades are going. Which these kind of things used to cost a fortune, thanks to, like I said, to people like Fishy who've spent hours and hours building APIs and things like that. You can just literally connect it over, and it sends it to you every day, updating your setups. So all of that you'll also be able to find in the skills here as well. On Trader Dev, get access to all of these skills absolutely for free, guys. Cool. Some exciting, fun updates. I think I've been through most of them. Update here, MCPs. We're good. And that's most of the updates, guys. If there's any questions, I would love to answer any questions you guys might have. Trader Dev, daily check-in. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Well done, mate. Hello there. How you going?
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask a quick question?
Of course. Please do.
Oh yeah, amazing work you've done here with everything.
Thank you.
I think it's going to be exciting to get all. I know why you disappeared for a couple of minutes, right? Just to to zone in.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, look forward to it. Yeah, I was just wondering because I was working on the other website before and just building like a catalog of like the old one, the original one. I was
Yes.
just building a catalog of strategies and doing like testing on them and
Yep.
finding patterns on them and like that. But those links I can't get it to. Obviously, now you've shut that website down, right? But I'm just wondering, is there a way I can convert those links to the new, like to the new strategy factory, or because I
Yes.
don't know how to now find them.
Okay, let me send you a message. I'll send you directly a message and you can tell me exactly what you need and I'll show you exactly how to do it. It is very, very simple. In
Okay.
Strategy Factory, there's an API that gives you access to all of the strategies and all of the stats. So there's so much more information you can get directly from Strategy Factory, and all of the strategies are on there. And there's even exactly the same name from the old website, so you can match one-on-one without any problems.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah. So you just want to DM you about it or something?
Yeah,
And
just DM me,
yeah.
send a little message to Vlad because he gets less messages than me, and we'll set up something so we can chat with each other, some kind of group or something.
Okay, cool. Great. Thank you.
No problem. Nice to speak to you again. Cool. So yeah, guys, I'm really hyped about the future. I love the AI integration that we're going to be building together. I think it's going to make us more profitable, hope, as traders. We no longer will have to sit and choose which strategies we're going to use from Strategy Factory. We're going to be able to, hopefully, in the future, be able to use AI to choose for us. And even, like I always say, fish for yourselves and be able to find strategies easily just by prompting, which I hope will be the future for everybody, because it's all cool being part of a community as long as we share with each other, but you never know what happens in the world. And I just, if we can all get out of this with our own sort of open source scripts and things like that and just help each other, I think it really is absolutely the future for all of us. And if you don't mind sharing the strategies that you find with me to help me make even more money, it'd be great. Cool. Anything we need to add, Vlad? Chris, if you haven't got access to the trading view strategies, let me open up another tab here. Just send me your email address and I'll upgrade you. You should definitely have it. Let me go over to app.strategyfactory.
Usually after the weekend refresh, everything
Okay.
should be all right with Edit backtesters. I just figured out
Cool.
I'm unmuted.
Okay, no problem.
I said earlier, everything is good.
Okay, I didn't hear you because you're muted on my Discord, sorry. Okay, cool, fantastic, absolutely amazing development. Can't wait to try it out. Good to see. Yeah, thank you very much, Godwing. Thank you very much, Chris. Dad, if you haven't got access, please reach out to Vlad. It's a click of a button for us to upgrade you, and we will upgrade you so you get access to the trading view charts. We're certainly not gatekeeping. We know we owe you guys absolutely everything. Please just reach out to us and we will give you access, no problem whatsoever. There's a couple of people that are on also YouTube saying hi guys, how you all going? Nice to see you. Zorba, thanks very much for being part of the party. Nice to see you, mate. Bellin Bleu, thank you very much. Thanks for your advice on yeah, I'm ever sorry about Blowfin. I know that I have sat telling everybody that I love the exchange. It's just that yeah, they've put
degraded over time.
Firewalls up, and unfortunately, it's made it hard. Sorry, Vlad, what do you say, mate?
It got degraded over time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It was good at the
Hopefully
beginning.
they'll get it back, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we're adding new exchanges all the time. I'm adding tons of new exchanges because thanks to AI, it's just become so easy for me to be able to do. So I'm adding. If you have an exchange that you want me to add, and they've got a good API, please just send them to me, and we'll add them over time. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure being with you once again. I really look forward to seeing you all next week once again. If there's anything you need help with, please don't hesitate to reach out. We've also built a WhatsApp group. I'm going to be honest with you. I am older than most of you guys, and getting into WhatsApp and into Discord and trying to find everything in there is a bit of a nightmare for me. So if you need anything, I'm on WhatsApp. Just send me a message there. I mean, I'll voice it to you. I'll send a voicemail to anybody. I'm in the group on WhatsApp. If you want a link, I'll share the link. Let me share the link if I can. And I'm in there all the time. I'm doing voice messages in there every day. If you need anything, I'm here to answer your questions, guys. Just that I honestly find Discord
I
a bit
think
of
the WhatsApp link is over Strategy Factory as well.
Yep. Let me share it. I can't find it. You see, I told you I was getting old. Let me share it, guys. Let me find it. Invite members. Send via WhatsApp. Okay, there it is. I'm going to put it in there for anybody who may not be part. I'm doing updates in there all the time. You can reach out to me there. I'm in there every single day. It's not that I'm going away from Discord. It's just that on my phone, I'm just not being able to cope with all of the messages in there. So come and join me there. Vlad, as always, a pleasure to be with you, sir.
As well.
I haven't slept in about 3 days, so I'm off.
Off to bed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Is Trader he can't open a page from Germany. I'll have a look. Thank you very much, Chris, for letting me know. It shouldn't be, but it may have been from an old website that I did. So I'll have a look, and I'll unrestrict anything that's European. Can you send messages in the WhatsApp? Yes, you can indeed. Absolutely. There's a couple of groups inside of WhatsApp. Come and join us. Come and say hello. And I'm in there as well. If you've got anything important you want to talk about and you can't talk about it in the group, just drop me a DM. Guys, once again, absolute pleasure to be with you, everybody. Have an absolutely wonderful evening. Vlad, take care. Keep safe. Trade
Goodbye,
like
everyone.
mate. Take care. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, Uli. Oh, Uli, sorry. Puni.